We will say an angle is in standard position if the vertex is the origin with the initial side on the positive x-axis. Here are a few different examples of an angle in standard position. This first angle is a positive angle. The second angle is a negative angle. And the third angle is an angle. Again, the initial side of our angle is the positive x-axis. Excuse me, it lies on the positive x-axis. Now, we'll define coterminal angles. The idea behind a coterminal angle is that two angles are coterminal if their rays lie in the same position, but they differ by some complete circumference around the circle. Now, in terms of radians and angles, we say two angles are coterminal as follows. Two angles are coterminal in radians if the first angle is equal to the second angle minus 2 pi times some k. An example of two angles that are coterminal would be the angle 0 and the angle 2 pi. We say that two angles are coterminal in terms of degrees if the following occurs. Again, angle 1 given by theta 1 in degrees is equal to angle 2, theta 2 in degrees, minus 360 degrees times k. Again, for some integer k. In example 2, let's find a coterminal angle. Find a coterminal angle between 0 degrees and 360 degrees for 400 degrees. What this problem is asking is they want us to find an angle that is plus or minus 360 degrees of 400 that lies between 0 and 360 degrees. To do this, all we need to do is we need to subtract 400 degrees by 360 degrees, and we get that this is going to be the angle 40 degrees. And we see that 40 degrees is between 0 degrees and 360 degrees, and it's coterminal, so this is the angle we are looking for. In the next example, we'll determine whether two angles are coterminal to each other. Example 3. Determine whether 32 pi divided by 3 and 11 pi divided by 3 are coterminal. The way that we're going to solve this is using proof by contradiction. Let's assume that both these angles are coterminal. Then 32 pi divided by 3 minus 2 pi times k is going to be equal to 11 pi divided by 3. Add both sides, the number 2 pi times k, and then subtract both sides by 11 pi divided by 3. Then this becomes 21 pi divided by 3 is equal to 2 pi times k. We know by definition that k is an integer. Then 2 times k is always an integer, which means that 2k will never be equal to 21 divided by 3, which means this is not true and this is not true. And so our angles are not coterminal.